All right, welcome everyone back to another fantastic, exciting game of BRIT basketball. Just finished our semifinal action where we had the Raymond Comets come back in a thrilling game, beating the Holy Cross Crusaders on a last-second shot from Aiden Arcus. And then we had the Walter Murray Marauders able to hold on to a lead against the Regina Riffle Royals. So again, we have a Walter Murray Marauders versus Walter Murray Marauders versus Raymond Comets final coming up. But right now we're going to get into some consolation side action. We now have the Carlton Crusaders out of Prince Albert taking on the Martin team out of Regina. All right, ball is entered in. Regina has it. Shot up, and in. Number one, Ty Thompson with a great shot. He had an exciting game this morning. They played in a 9-15 game this morning. I had a chance to check it out. And although they were lost to the St. FX Rams, number one had a thrilling second half where he knocked down multiple three-pointers. We're looking for him to continue to do that. Carlton in possession, playing against what looks to be the 2-3 zone from the Regina squad. And an out-of-bounds turnover, ball back to Martin. Martin bringing it up. Continue to move. Gets that ball inside. Oh, almost a turnover. Regains possession. 12 on the shot clock. Ooh, work it inside. Oh, able to control that pass. Back and forth, a high arcing shot. Ooh, far off the backboard. Oh, no reset should have been there. Mistake by a scorer table here at BRIT, but they are not perfect. Oh, out of bounds, but the possession remains with the Martin team out of Regina, the Martin Monarchs. A lot of double names, the Martin Monarchs versus the Carlton Crusaders. Having all of the alliteration here should make my pronunciation that much more challenging, but let's stick in here and enjoy some BRIT basketball. Ooh, off the hands of number 13, and the ball will be going back to Carlton. Carlton working it from side to side. Shot goes up, and oh, front rim, not able to convert on that one. Oh, ooh, great look as they're breaking the press from Carlton, but not able to hold on to the pass. Number 13 for the Monarchs, Cole Thompson. Carlton in possession, moving the ball up, working from side to side. Ooh, a lot of contact, no call. Letting them play through that. Hard take. Oh, and a timeout. Looks like we have number 5, Cooper McKinney, took a shot in the face, maybe a poke in the eye. Looks like he's getting a sub. Doesn't look like anything too serious. Yeah, it looks like he got poked in the eye there. Never a fun sensation, but they've subbed him out, and they're looking to be able to continue on from there. All right, Carlton in possession. Continuing to work side to side, high arcing shot. Woo! Bank is open on a Saturday at Bedford Road. 3-3 tie to begin this game. Oh, moving it against the press. Good skip and oh, almost able to convert there. Oh, fighting each other a little bit of Martin on Martin crime going for the rebound, but they get possession regardless. Ooh, just off the rim, not able to convert. Carlton in transition, looking to get the ball. Ooh, little contact. Yep, out of his cylinder. And again, they will send the Carlton number 10, Luke Huddlestone, a grade 12 senior out of Carlton. A lot of buzz around him, a great athlete. Seeing how he may go. Oh, sorry, that wasn't 10. That was 13 who got fouled, headed to the line. My fault. So we have Jackson, number 13 for Carlton, at the line. All right, quick transition pass. Now we've got an open look for number 1. Ooh, front rim. but a good strong rebound, and they're able to convert on the other side. All right. All right, one shot by Hazard. Oh, not able to convert that. An excellent three-point shooter. Son of head coach Tom Hazard. Good look for him there. Oh, Carlton moving the ball side to side. Shot is up by Hiddleston, and it is down. Boom goes the dynamite as Carlton takes a quick 6-5 lead to start this contest. Hard in transition. Shot is up, and ooh, front back rim knocked on. Controlled by Hazard. Looking to push the ball in transition. Skip pass over. Another quick release. In and out. Not able to convert, but good hustle by the Carlton Crusaders, getting the ball back off the offensive rebound. Oh, ball over to the corner. And now we are good to go. Oh, a steal by the Carlton press. Gets that ball inside, but oh, almost stolen back by the Monarchs, but a foot on the line, so the possession will remain to Carlton. All right, ball is low. Inbounds, as it looks like Martin is sticking in that 2-3 zone off the inbounds. Trying to communicate on the screens. Oh, almost a steal, but too strong of hands from Hiddleston. Gets that ball up, Count the basket, Carlton and one, and quickly they're out to an early lead here. All right, we have number 10 waiting for him, just subbing out one of the Monarchs, balancing out this game. All right, ball to come in. And ball's moving around. Another open look for number 1. Ooh, hard off the rim, not able to convert. And ball keeps working from side to side. Hiddleston back up top. Moving. Oh, blocked on a three-point shot by the Monarchs. Looking to push that ball in transition. Oh, and stolen from there. Ready to move up and down. Out of bounds. Ball going to stay with the Carlton Crusaders. All right, inbounds coming in. Ooh, a steal. Lazy inbounds there. Good take and finish by the Monarchs. 12-7 here. A quick fast break by number 1, Ty Thompson. Sorry. Oh, hard take. Finding the open look here. Hiddleston. Boom! The shot goes down. Oh, tipped away, and retained by the Monarchs. Good push, little floater in the lane, and we're able to make good there. 15-9, Carlton in the lead. Tom Hazard moving it from side to side. Oh, as that ball goes high to low, they're continuing to move it, trying to work for an open shot against the 2-3 zone. Hazard knocks in the 3. Boom goes the dynamite. All right, here we go. Number 1, pumping it around. Looks as Carlton's continuing to stick in, I think it's the man-to-man defense or zone. Either way, they're able to get the stop there and transition out. Hazard with the ball throws the alley-oop pass. Didn't look like Tom Hiddleston was quite ready for that, but he is able to gather it and get fouled on the play. Tom Huddlestone, sorry if I was saying Hiddlestone, Tom Huddlestone, it will be going to the line, a 6'3" forward out of the Carlton Crusaders. Misses the first shot. Carlton with an 18-9 lead. No exciting matchup between the Monarchs and the Carlton Crusaders. Both teams participated in the Bolt tournament earlier this year, and I believe actually played in the third place game, with Carlton being able to win that one by a slim margin, if I have my memory serves me right. Sorry if it went the other way and the Monarchs had won that one, but should be a tight contest here. 19-9 game, looking to kind of keep building some excitement here in the gym. Hopefully we get another buzzer beater finish like some of our exciting semifinals. All right, Huddlestone in possession. Quick trigger three. Oh, just a slight miss from Sager. Oh, another quick transition here. Hazard trying to get to the basket and converts. Nice smooth finish there. You can see the frustration on number one, Ty Thomas's face, slamming the ball down after that. Don't worry, he's a hard worker. They'll have a good opportunity to get this right back in this game. Basketball truly is, more than almost any time right now, a game of runs, a game of back and forth action. We definitely haven't had an opportunity to see some exciting moments here throughout the game, and we will continue to finish from there. All right, jump on the floor, swing and miss. Ooh, up and down. Oh, and then another turnover. Oh, back and forth the action goes. Shot here. Oh, faking the step back one way or the other. Open look. And that three does not go down. Ooh, watch out, baby in the stroller coming through here. Good thing we were able to pull it out, and no infant was hurt on that loose ball. 21-9, Carlton up to a strong start here, in possession, ready to inbound the ball. All right. Shot up and no good. Carlton back in possession. Monarchs really having a hard time finding the range right now. Carlton moving good from side to side. Boom! Another shot goes down. Carlton out to a 15-9 lead. Monarchs looking to get that ball in. Good finish at the basket. 24-11. Time winding down. Huddlestone throws up the shot. Ooh, and the prayer is not answered here at Bedford Road. 24-11 after 1 quarter of play. Martin, 11 points. Carlton, 24. Again, we want to remind everyone, if you're out there listening, especially if you're listening in Saskatoon or in the Saskatchewan area, the driving distance, we are very excited to be hosting our BRIT final tonight at approximately 9:30 p.m. Approximately 9 p.m. Sorry, not 9:30. 9 p.m. We will be hosting our final. Very, very excited. We have the Walter Murray Marauders, looking to be able to win the first BRIT title for a Saskatoon team since 1990 versus the Raymond Comets. Last 2 times they came to the BRIT, they were able to make the final, and they lost both finals. So this is their first opportunity, first chance to have a look at winning a BRIT. They're definitely hungry to get the BRIT title added to the list of the Raymond Comets accomplishments. So it should be a thrilling final. Both teams like to be fast-paced, both teams like to be up-tempo, and both teams like to shoot a lot of threes. So if you're in the Saskatoon area, absolutely make sure you come on down. Make sure you come on down and enjoy that BRIT final action. All right, Martin in possession. Open look for number 11, and boom, he finds the range. Number 11, Corbin Andres. Great shot, great look from him. Oh, hard take by Huddlestone. Gives the ball to Hazard. That shot is up and in. Smooth stroke, finds nothing but net for number 6 from the Crusaders. Oh, good post entry. Carlton tries to swarm him, kicks it back out to the corner. Little floater, and ooh, and number 9, Tristan O'Connell, he finds the range. We have ourselves a 11-point contest here in the second quarter. Oh, hard take there. Oh, ball is turned over, and ooh, a lot of contact here. And we get the foul assessed against Hazard. Tough one there with both players kind of fighting for position on the ball. And Hazard comes away with the foul. All right, moving from side to side, ready to roll. Good strong take and finish. Ooh, too easy by the Carlton defenders. They got to make sure they stop ball and limit the penetration of number 1, Ty Thomas, one of Martin's strongest players for sure. Tom looking to move in, ball back to Hazard. He'll let another one fly. Ooh, little rushed on that release there. Wasn't able to hit rim this time. Oh, and we were calling a tip. That might have been a reason for the missed shot. So that shot was tipped off the release, and the possession will stick with the Carlton Crusaders. Oh, skipped out. Ball's tipped up, but then controlled by Tom. Again, great athlete, number 10 for Carlton, Huddlestone. And that's definitely making a big difference here, able to get those strong hands on the ball and maintain possession. Oh, unfortunately, though, the Carlton Crusaders weren't watching that shot clock close enough, and it expires. Martin down 9. Oh, not able to finish. Ball back to Carlton, throws it up. All right, shot comes here, and we're moving from side to side. Ball comes in and out. Quick trigger 3. Ooh, well off the mark. Unfortunate miss from Carlton's number 15, Sager. Sager missed his first 2 3-point attempts here, but he had a great shooting night last night as, woo, boom goes the dynamite. Number 11, Caden Kalita, is able to knock that shot down from distance. All right. Oh, number 21 just slices right through the defense. Martin not ready to move their feet and compete after that one. Definitely not something that their coach is looking too happy about on the sidelines. Oh, a little reach and foul. Here, we're excited to be live here on Shaw TV. Again, we want to thank all of our amazing BRIT volunteers. We've had some great people here doing hard work in all sorts of roles. Everyone from our amazing BRIT chair, Nicole Poyer, our amazing BRIT special guest / announcer, Craig Schumacher, and even some of our former alumni coming back, such as Tyrell Harder, and even had the mayor out the other night taking in some BRIT basketball. Oh, wow, looked as though it stepped out of bounds. Either way, it's going to be out of bounds. Ball back to Carlton. All right. Action coming out here, side to side. Hazard put up the shot. Boom. There goes another one for number 6 Hazard. He's knocked down a few of those shots, really making it quite difficult for the Monarchs to stay with them. Oh, good swing, good hole up, and oh, not quite able to finish that time by Ty Thomas. Then reaches in, and it seems he's a little frustrated, possibly frustrated about not getting the foul call earlier on his drive, and then he kind of, it takes a cheap one coming back. Really important that Ty Thompson stays poised and under control. He is a big part of this Martin attack. Oh, and once again, we have number 21 slicing through the defense. Oh, up, and not able to quite convert on that one. Good look, but couldn't find rim there. Oh, and 21 again finding the basket, and a little English puts it in. 21, John Sahalian, guard out of PA Carlton, showing off his skills and finishing it right at the cup. All right, we've got a timeout called here as Carlton out to a quick 15-point lead, but believe you me, 15 points at BRIT is a small margin. We've already seen a 24 halftime lead dissipate, and when Raymond was able to come back and beat Holy Cross on a last-second shot, and then we have the Walter Murray Marauders have an 18-point lead at half, cut to 5 points in the fourth quarter before holding on against the Regina Riffle Royals. Well, we have a moment. Let's try to thank a few of our sponsors here. We have Dakota Dunes Community Development, Cameco Trail Appliances for all your appliances and more, SaskTel, Laser Auto Body, Brad Redicop, MP Saskatoon West, Ham Construction, as well as the Saskatchewan Rattlers. Want to thank all of our sponsors again for making this tournament such a wonderful place to be. Oh, believe me, the crowd out in the world on Shaw TV Live is excited that once again we're going to be joined by Craig Schumacher. Ooh, PA steal here, and another basket for Hazard in transition. Once again, we are joined here by our legendary commentator Rick Ricochet, a.k.a. Craig, special guest Schumacher, coming here live on the mic.
Hey, thanks, Coach Fay. You're too kind to me. Nothing legendary about me, just one of the people who comes and tries to do what they can to make this tournament better. I don't do anything, in fact, I do actually a lot less than most people. Hats off to all the volunteers.
Well, you know what they say, less is more, so you're clearly making the right choice.
I like that. Less is more. I'm going to use that one. Like, Craig, you haven't been doing much at work lately. Well, less is more, boss.
Yeah, you know what, Sergeant? Things will figure it out.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure my boss, Mr. Tom Sargent.
Yeah, Tom Sargent, principal of Walter Murray. Not Sergeant, you haven't joined the Marine Corps and had a different boss there yet.
That's right. No, Tom Sargent. Yeah, those are the last words I say before he pops my head off, I would say, what would happen.
All right, so we got a 14-point game here. Carlton out to an early lead, but Martin Monarchs ready to fight back and make this a tight contest.
Now, technically, what is this game? What are they playing for? What place? Do you know? I don't know.
I am somewhat familiar with the BRIT draw. Ooh, another three-pointer by the Carlton squad. So this would kind of be the consolation final. So kind of the 9th, 10th kind of place game for the tournament.
Okay.
Yeah. If my math works out. But yeah, that's kind of where we've ended up for this one.
I believe it. You are a math teacher.
It's true, although with the BRIT draw, because it's kind of an unbalanced draw in the sense that we have 4 teams that get a bye, which Carlton was one of them. It's tough to kind of rank exactly how everyone pans out once we get to the bottom. Kind of the top 4 are obvious, and then the top 5 and 6 in the consolation final are obvious. After that, it gets a little muddled which exactly spot you're playing for, but my logic reasons, this is kind of our 9-10 matchup.
Yeah. 12-team tournament's tough to make an even draw, right? You got to make some concessions somewhere.
No, something on the BRIT community we've talked about in the past, whether we go to 16 teams, whether we change it around, just the big secret to BRIT, the thing we love is having everything in our home gym, in our here, and as much as we'd love to have that 16-team tournament, it kind of would have to involve other gyms, other stadiums, and And we're so proud of this space and this environment that we don't want to let anything leave this gym.
Yeah. I guess either that or you couldn't guarantee teams a third game. You know, if you ran a 16-team draw, you could probably do it in this gym, but then it'd be kind of 2 and you're done.
Yeah, and that's not something we want. We want everyone to have that opportunity to play at least 3, hopefully 4 games for the squad.
Especially when teams are coming from across the country, sometimes even across the world for a tournament. You're right. I think that third game, even if it is first thing in the morning on Saturday for 11th place, it's nice to have that third game and get that experience.
It was. I was participating in that game tonight. Ooh,
that's right.
Number 15 Sager rattles in a 3 to open up a 20-point lead here. Yeah, I had that opportunity to play in the 8 a.m. game this morning, and I was impressed. Bedford Road versus St. Joe's, both teams competed hard. It was a very high-tempo, up-tempo game, and St. Joe's was victorious in a 81-65 victory.
Oh, man. That was close, Coach. I think you did a good job because Joe's is a great team. I didn't get to watch their second game, but I watched their first one. I was really impressed.
Yeah, no, they've played well throughout this week, and they've definitely grown a lot through this year. Definitely anchored by kind of their 2 stars, number 1 Eli Kohler and number 7 for the Guardians. Ooh, all right, those Carlton Crusaders are heating up quickly. Hazard with, I believe, his 4th 3 of this first half, opening up a 21-point lead.
Wow.
No. Oh, and Hazard with the steal. Watch out. Oh, and able to block that one out. Otherwise, they might have had to get a little bit of a hazard pay with him going up and down the court.
Good pun. Good pun. That was a nice swat.
Yeah, no, he got up there and timed that beautifully.
Really nice swat.
All right, Carlton working it back up top. Tom Huddleston, definitely a great athlete, someone who's been looking at a few different CIS options coming out of the PA Carlton squad. Pulls up from the stripe, no good. 4, 3, 2 is able to get it off.
Yeah.
Ooh, right at the buzzer. Carlton falls a little bit asleep on that transition defense, but we now have ourselves a 19-point Carlton lead at half.
Oh, it's halftime already.
It's halftime. This game's moving quick up and down.
Holy Dinah, I really left you on your own there for a little bit here.
Well, I mean, I felt I was fine. It's just the people that suffered. So, indeed, this is the case.
I'm sure they enjoyed it more with just you. What do we got for a halftime show, Coach?
This is the Saturday 4:30 game. Yeah. Magpie Dancers. All right, if you want to tune in for some Magpie Dancers, I know it's one of the performances I was most looking forward to this weekend. We're going to have that live from the Bedford Road Gymnasium over halftime. Again, 19-point lead for Carlton at half, but if we've learned anything this afternoon, how safe do you feel with a 19-point lead, Craig?
I would not feel safe with a 19-point lead. You're right. We saw a lead of almost 30, or maybe it was 30 points, disappear for Holy Cross. I think it was a 30-point lead that they watched disappear.
Well, and I had the privilege as well of calling the Carlton versus Collingwood game last night.
Yep.
So Carlton at that game had a 16-point halftime lead and lost by 10 to Collingwood. So believe me,
huge swings.
Coach Tom Hazard and me had a conversation earlier today, and with something both of us were very well aware of. It's no lead is safe, and high school kids love them, love the passion, love the spirit, but anything can happen at any moment.
I love it. Stay tuned for second half action. We'll let you enjoy the sounds of the gym and enjoy the visuals of the Magpie Dancers.
All right, signing off. All right, back here in the Kelly Bowers Gymnasium, starting it off. And again, you're joined by Coach Faye and Ricochet, watching the Martin Monarchs out of Regina take on the Carlton Crusaders out of Prince Albert. All right, everything good? Everything working?
All right.
Oh, quick transition by the Crusaders, looking to keep pushing that pace against the Monarchs.
Just letting people in the booth know we don't have any gym sound in our ears, which is okay. I'm just hoping that the fans at home get the sounds of the gym, because to me that's so important.
Oh, absolutely.
To be able to hear the squeak of the shoes and the cheer of the fans.
So if any of you fans on the chat are noticing there's no actual noise from the gym, it was another good lay-in by the Crusaders, turning over those Monarchs again. You notice there's no sound in the gym, you just let us know in that little group chat there, and we'll try to make sure we get our tech crew on it, fixing that again. Ooh, good strong take. Shot is up, and ooh, back rim.
Good rebound.
All right, we've got some news. We can't really hear Craig. We can't really hear Craig from admin assistant extraordinaire Tracy Bessie. All right, maybe moving that microphone a little bit closer, turning up.
Oh, no, that's just my ear. It's the ear volume that turns up. Huh.
All right.
I guess I can speak a little louder. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Got bad news for you, Craig. By the end of the weekend, your voice will be shot regardless, so you may as well let it all out now.
I woke up this morning and I was like, oh no, am I going to make it through today? Scratchy voice, hurt. Oof.
All right, again, we have number 10, Huddlestone from Prince Albert, shooting away. And again, Bessie says, nope, still too quiet.
Okay.
All right, for our amazing admin assistant, Tracy Bessie, as Mr. Faye's voice, is my voice coming through clear? Give us some feedback.
Let him know.
Nope, just compared to you, you're too quiet. So apparently either I'm too loud or you are too quiet, Craig.
Okay. Thank you, Tracy Bessie. Tracy Bessie just about ended up a permanent fixture along the wall that you can see the backboard right now that we're looking at. Last night, just about got creamed into the wall and became a part of the Bedford Road wallpaper there, but managed to dive out of the way. Good job, Tracy Bessie. I was worried for you there, you and Carol. The player just about took you both out.
No, absolutely, absolutely. An exciting moment there, ready to go.
Whew. I think my math is right when I say Carlton has double the points that Martin does.
That would be correct. They have pulled out a 28-point lead to Martin's 28 points.
Oh, look at me.
Oh, and Miss Tracy let us know that her fancy footwork last night saved her from that collision.
Oh, she didn't need to let me know. I saw that fancy footwork. Twinkle Toes Bessie there.
That is what they call her around the office.
They do. They will now.
Well, absolutely, although, believe me, every time I go in there and steal a few more office supplies, she has a different name for me, but that name's not appropriate for on-air commentary.
No, this will be the last game you ever call if you say that.
All right, Monarchs in possession, ready to go. Oh, another turnover.
Steal.
Really struggling to keep that ball in Carlton's possession. Oh, turn that up.
Oh, rip that pass in.
A few good swings, open shot. Can we convert? Oh, another miss. There we go. Finally, Martin's able to get one to go through.
$56-30, Carlton over Martin. No, I'll tell you, I feel like after the last two games, the Holy Cross Raymond game, the two semifinals, Holy Cross Raymond and then Walter Murray Riffle, the gym sort of cleared out a little bit. I mean, both those games having Saskatoon teams in them, man, does that help create the atmosphere here and here. So I feel like a little deflated here. It feels like a little bit of like a whoof, but yeah. I know it's just sort of the calm before the next storm. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's at that moment everyone takes a little bit of a little bit of breath, a little bit of an exhale, allows things to happen. But don't worry, it's just everyone gathering their own momentum, gathering that moment. So we're going to be ready to pick things up for the third place game and final with some highly anticipated contests between the Regina Riffle Royals and the Holy Cross Crusaders for the third place game. And then the piece de resistance, we have our final versus the Walter Murray Marauders and the Raymond Comets coming to you hopefully live at 9 p.m., assuming everything can stay close to on schedule for this run.
Oof. You're right. I feel like we're going to take a couple games off, and we're still here. We're still rocking great basketball, but I think you and I are just kind of take this and recharge our batteries a little bit.
Yeah, well, and it's a long day in a hot gym for me. I might sneak into the mail phys ed office, catch a quick shower, freshen it up so you don't have to put up with much more of this body odor, Mr. Schumacher.
I love that idea, and I didn't want to say anything, but you could use a spritz.
Well, it's been a long day. It's the way he goes.
I get you.
The pit stick only lasts so long.
But, I mean, when was the last time you actually showered?
When did the tournament start?
That's what I was going to say. For me, it was Wednesday morning, and BRIT started Thursday, and it's just like, I'll do that after. I can shower on Sunday.
It's been a long day, and according to our tally, 15 BRIT dogs and 9 pizza slices. And, 16.
Add another one, because I had one about a half hour ago.
17 BRIT dogs, 9
BRIT
pizza
dogs.
slices, 2 tacos in a bag, ready to roll.
4 minutes?
Me?
He'll come in for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just pointing at Mac Attack here. He finally, coming down after that big Walter Murray win, preparing for the final tonight. But I was just kind of asking him, hey, you want to get in here for the fourth quarter? I feel like I need a little bit of a break. I actually think I might go for a walk, like just go outside, clear my head of this gym, come back refreshed.
Right. That's good. Well, the beautiful thing about BRIT being in January, if you step outside in Saskatchewan in January, you will definitely get a cool, refreshing breeze kind of waking you up.
True, although this BRIT, I've been to a lot of BRITs, not going to say how many, I can't remember a day where the weather outside was like, we're talking -5 maybe?
No, we're lucky this year, absolutely. It's a traditional -30 situation where sometimes, whether it's the Australian teams or some of the American teams that have come, we're having to find winter coats for them to use because they don't really understand what -30 means until you experience it.
No, showing up in their flip-flops, it's like, okay, well, your toes are going to fall off in about 7 seconds. And usually it's the football team out there working the parking lot, like -38 with a wind chill, kind of doing 1-hour shifts out there, lots of tag-ins. Today, working the parking lot wouldn't even be so bad.
Oh, absolutely, and especially you see that parking lot crew. Last night, I don't know if they have it tonight, they had that fire going out there. They were roasting some marshmallows, really making it a fun experience out there.
I saw that. That looked like a great time.
They set up the teepee right before the tournaments. They have a little warm-up station in there, too.
It looks nice.
I'm hoping we get a little bannock on a stick. I know we had that in a previous edition. That was one of my favorite experiences, cooking the bannock on a stick over the open fire.
I like that.
Martin back in possession. Sorry, there is a basketball game going on here, apparently.
Right. And you know what, Martin has closed the lead a little bit here. Last time we kind of checked in, Carlton was up by 28 points. Martin's managed to chip away at that a little bit here, getting within 20 right now, down 58-38.
Fantastic, moving it from left to right. Tom Huddlestone moves that ball in, creates an open look for his teammate. Ooh, hard off the back iron. Oh, Carlton sticking in that zone, trying to go through that high post entry. Quick out in transition. Nice nifty interior pass.
Nice.
Finished with the foul. Nicely done. All right, one shot for number 13 from the Crusaders. Oh, rattles that one in, and we're opening up again a 23-point margin. All right, ball out of bounds, but will remain in. Oh, a little confusion by the refs, but they've got it sorted out. It is indeed
what's
a
happening here?
Monarch ball. Regina Martin continues with their possession. Carlton sticking in that zone defense. Oh, moving it side to side, fakes the corner, and then, ooh, called for the travel. Dragged his pivot foot a little bit there on that one.
You can see at the bottom of your screen the Collingwood team here walking by here. They're heading to the dressing room, preparing themselves for the game that's upcoming.
Looking sharp in those Letterman jackets out of Collingwood.
Those are some sharp-looking jackets. Ooh. Collingwood's taking on Vincent Massey, you said, out of Winnipeg. Is that right?
Yeah, that is the next matchup, as Huddleston with another three-pointer, opening up that 26 margin victory, and another steal. Some sloppy play from the Monarchs today. Too many turnovers giving Carlton too many easy transition looks. Ooh. Quick pump fake by Huddlestone, moving it from side to side. Ooh, a nice fake, up, and oh, just off the rim for the Crusader.
Oh, Huddlestone.
Huddleston going, and again, the Monarchs having trouble controlling the paint. Oh, and we're getting called for a loose ball foul on the rebound.
Yeah, I mean, the last 30 seconds there, Carlton was just grabbing everything that came off the rim. Didn't look like Monarchs had an answer for it.
Absolutely.
Okay, 64-38, Carlton. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Game's a bit of a runaway right now, but let's see if Martin can close that lead.
Well, I was watching the game earlier. Martin was down significantly to the St. FX squad, and they had a good spirited comeback. Hit 4 threes in the last few minutes to cut it all the way down to a single-digit game before the St. FX was able to pull it out. Oh.
And we've seen all sorts of comebacks here today, so I guess not just today, this tournament. So I'm not ruling anything out. For three, no good.
Back iron for Martin Collegiate star player Ty Thompson. Oh, Hazard lines it up, and woo! There looks to be some hazards going down in the Bedford Road Gymnasium.
4-3. Get those hazard lights on. Oh, got a hand on that. Nice block.
Oh, up, and ooh, just a little short. It tickled the mesh, but on the outside, not from the inside
no.
of the mesh.
Not the right side of the mesh. Nothing but net, the wrong side of the net.
Yeah, it's kind of like in hockey when you see that mesh pinch, but it's like, oh no, they shot from behind the net. That's not in.
I hate that. It's so misleading. Hey, it's in. No, it's not. It's on the back. Oh, nice turnover.
Another steal, yeah.
Nice steal, I should say.
Well, turnover, steal, same difference.
Well,
Huddleston
the turnover is the act of turning it over, and I don't think that's ever nice when you turn it over.
No.
A steal can be nice.
It absolutely. If
turnover shouldn't be.
If you're not turning over anything outside of your pastries, then you're not doing what you want. Oh, and again, too many steps by the Monarchs.
Travel. One of the only people traveling in Saskatchewan here, what with the flight cancellations.
Well, believe me, that was something high on my mind, seeing all the cancellations in around Christmas, knowing some of the teams from out west flying in. And I was like, okay.
Right, how's this going to affect our Vancouver teams?
Exactly. I was like, put a call into Air Canada and said, hey, Brit's back, guys. We need to get these things cleared up. And they said, no problem. We'll get this all figured out.
We got you. So they're good for the weekend. After this weekend, we know what's going to happen with air travel in Canada. But they promised us everyone's going to get home safely.
Monarchs converting on that look.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. 30-point lead.
Shot clock turned off.
Carlton.
Carlton still looking to attack strong, and a foul called.
Are Carlton the Crusaders?
They are the Crusaders.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the Holy Cross Crusaders and the Carlton Crusaders.
Okay, I didn't want to call them the wrong name, the wrong mascot name.
Number 15, Sager, able to convert the first one at the line.
He's a shooter. He represented Carlton at the three-point competition at the pep rally yesterday.
Well, he was getting pretty excited yesterday. He came out hot against Collingwood, knocked down 6 3-pointers in the first half, and not only were his three-pointers exhilarating, his celebrations after them were too. He's getting so hyped up.
Nice.
A little colder today in the gymnasium, but we'll see how things build from there. Oh, hard take of Huddleston showing off that athleticism. No foul call, and Monarchs pushing in transition. Clock winding down, shot is up, and good! Boom goes the dynamite.
Everybody loves a buzzer beater. I'm gonna tag out here. I need a little bit of break. Thanks for listening, folks. You coach, you stay here. I'm gonna throw on another coach. You two could talk some real basketball here.
All right, sounds good. Excited to see this fourth quarter action coming up. Thank you, special guest Craig Schumacher, and we will see you later on tonight. All right, jumping back into the gymnasium, the Martin Monarchs in possession. Joined here by
Carlton. From PA, it's Mac Attack in the booth.
There we go, the Mac Attack I was looking for. I knew we had the Carlton Crusaders, but ready to get this action underway. Might be a tough comeback, but it's been a day of comebacks, so you never want to say the impossible is not going to happen.
Never say never at BRIT. Martin had a tough game earlier against, I think it was Vincent Massey.
Yeah, against those Vincent Massey, although they had quite a comeback in that one. They came back close. I think it ended up being a single-digit game by the end of it.
It was by the end, yeah. It was just a tough first quarter they had to crawl out of.
No. So, as we're continuing this game, Martin's now really starting to push the pace. We're seeing some of the more Martin bench players have an opportunity to get in the game. Great to see them. They've got high energy, high excitement. They haven't played as much as some of the previous 3 Martin games, so they're definitely out here to kind of show what they have and bring the excitement.
Yeah, they should definitely have some legs under them. Oh, great block.
And Martin trying to pad some rebounding stats there. Eventually gets fouled.
If at first you don't succeed, try 5 more times.
Yep. That's what I said to my girlfriend, and finally she said yes after asking her out that many times.
Nobody likes a quitter.
All right, so not only is Mac Attack here one of the best well-known BRIT commentators, as well an assistant coach on a BRIT finalist team this year.
That's pretty wild. I'm not going to lie. I came to Bedford in 2003 in grade 9. And after watching BRIT, I said, you know, as a player or a coach or anything, I'd love to get 1 win. And my 4 years at Bedford, I did not accomplish that feat. But Thursday night, I got that win. And then Friday, I got win 2. And then Saturday, we got win 3.
So the momentum's coming in. At this point, it almost seems an inevitable BRIT championship coming up.
Well, be a lifetime dream come true.
And Martin Monarch is able to rattle that first shot in. 74-47, Carlton in the lead.
Luke Huddleston with the rebound.
Luke continuing to push the ball. Hazard kicks it out.
Pranav Sagar with the drive, can't get the call. Pranav was in the 3-point contest, and you could tell by his game that he's a specialist.
Oh, absolutely. No, he definitely knocks him down. And again, that first half against Collingwood yesterday.
Oh, amazing shooting.
Yeah, I believe he had 6 3-pointers in that first half. And they opened up a big lead. Unfortunately, Collingwood was able to come back and erase that deficit to pull off the victory late last night. Ooh. Trouble looking as Huddleston comes up a little gimpy, jogging back down the side of the court. Definitely favoring it looks like to be some sort of leg injury.
I think they're going to call him Luke Hobbleston soon.
Uh-oh. Never want to see that here.
No, he's.
It's up to me. It's just about time to take a knee and get him out of there.
Yeah, they're up 29 here. Gotta sub him out, give him some water. He's had a great tournament.
No, absolutely. Well, definitely one of the players with that Carlton squad, even though they didn't necessarily maybe have as many wins as we would have hoped them before this game. An exciting athlete, up and down. I saw him have a few fast break dunks in some of his other games, and an exciting prospect coming out of Prince Albert for Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it's very exciting for Prince Albert to have a team as solid as Carlton. They first time ever being invited, and honestly, they put on a really good show and had a lot of really good games, and they're going to finish it off with a great win here.
No, for sure. It's always exciting getting some of those teams like coming from some of the smaller cities around Saskatchewan coming out. I know the last team I remember really stood out as well was a PA St. Mary's team from around 5-6 years ago. Yeah, they ended up making it all the way to the provincial hoopla final against Leboldus, a very strong Leboldus team, sporting some of the Millers and some of the Hillises and some of the others crew there. And I remember being at the provincial final, and St. Mary's was a big underdog after upsetting Holy Cross in the semis, but they were able to end up losing the provincial final by only 6 points to a heavily favored Leboldus team.
Was this Leboldus in the era where they were winning Brits?
Yeah, this would have been they came third in Brit that year, and it was the year after they'd won back-to-back Brits.
Yeah, so 2017 or so.
All right. Ball moving from side to side, high off the glass. Nice finish by number 5 from the Crusaders.
Jordan Umunkunzi.
Well done.
Nice pull up there. Koopaloop McKechnie. Hazard with a deep three, can't get it to go. Good rebound by Martin. Going the other way. Joel Bennett swings it to the corner. Sorry, that's not Joel Bennett.
I was about to say, Joel Bennett from the Bedford Road team?
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, that's Cooper McKechnie. Koopaloop. That's exactly who I was thinking of when I saw the 5 on the jersey. I said, that's Joel Bennett.
He does have some similar characteristics to him.
Yeah, the hair.
All right. Good strong move attack. Up through contact. Not quite able to finish, but heading to the line.
Close, but no cigar.
I thought I knew where we were going with that one, but you never can tell what's going on at the Kelly Bowers Gymnasium. All right, 79-49. And we have number 15 for Prince Albert, Sager at the line. Converts on the first free throw. Big reminder to all those people out listening in Brit World, we are very excited to be hosting our Brit third place and final games tonight. Holy Cross, the Saskatoon squad, is going to be trying to take on the Regina Riffle Royals, which is, I believe, their first matchup this year. I don't think they've played each other yet.
It is.
And definitely two kind of teams, traditional powerhouses, wanting to compete for that provincial title as, number 5, Jordan
Umunkunzi
finishes strong with the and one.
I am not 100% sure on this, but I believe that those semifinal losses for Riffle and Cross was their first respective losses for each team this season.
That could be true. I know in my scouting, I know Cross for sure was sporting, I think, between their tournaments, something like a 14 or 13-0 record going into that game. And Riffle, from my scouting, had not lost any Regina League games. I'm not sure if all of their tournament actions, if they had lost something there, but they were the number 1 Regina seed, and they hadn't lost any games that I had come across at this point.
I believe Riffle was ranked number 1 in the province, and Cross was number 2. That might have been preseason, though. Things have changed. Both teams are very strong, but Walter Murray's definitely making their mark. And Cross beat Murray in the Bolt final by 25, and they really put a beating on us. But then we beat Riffle tonight, so it's hard to say. Those are definitely the 3 teams in the talk. But PA Carlton, by the end of the year, they stay healthy and Luke Huddleston keeps playing the way he does, they'll be in the mix too.
No, it's definitely exciting seeing some of the growth, and I think even talking with some of the college coaches that we hear doing some scouting this weekend and talking with some of the other out-of-province coaches, just talking a lot about how much Saskatchewan basketball in general has grown in terms of just the level of competition, the level of athletes, the level of commitment. Yeah, definitely have some big studs, big stars that kind of stand out, whether it's going to be someone like Zach Hawley being kind of a little bit of a young superstar, excited to see how he grows, and Mahadi, a former Walter Murray player, now playing out in Ontario for his grade 12 season. But definitely a lot of growth in Saskatchewan basketball, and definitely seeing how we can compete with some of those high-level schools. Even having the Canada Games final last year, Saskatchewan versus Alberta,
Big
instead
deal
of
for us.
Yeah, seeing a lot of growth in some of our grassroots programs coming forward into some of our high school years now.
Yeah, it's been great growth. You said it very well. We've always been known for hockey, known for football, being tough, handling cold weather. But now we're known for shooting threes and rocking the rim.
Well, we finally figured out it's a much nicer winter working out inside the gym
way
instead
better.
of being on the ice sometimes.
Shout out to our BRIT volunteers out in the parking lot. You guys are tough as nails.
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully they got that fire going again, roasting some more marshmallows, having a blast. All right.
I left the parking lot at around 10:30 last night, I would say, and they were having a party out there. They had music, they had a fire, they were eating. They asked me if I wanted a bite on the way out.
Oh.
I said, no, you guys keep rocking. I'm going to head home, but kudos to you.
No, great job by them. I got out here right around midnight, and there was no party going on at that point. They'd shut it down.
The cops were called. The party was shut down.
Oh, yeah. Big reminder to anyone who does want to come out tonight, we do have our football field cleared, so there is definitely parking there to go. All proceeds from that parking lot, if you want to make a donation for the parking, goes to help support our football program. We're looking to buy some new football helmets this year, so please come on out, park in a safe, secure parking lot in our football field, and then as well, hopefully donate a couple dollars to help our young men get some safe new helmets so we can keep playing football in seasons to come.
We've got some excellent games coming up with the consolation final, third place final, and final. So come down early to get your seat, to get your parking spot, because BRIT gets crazy.
Oh yeah, as soon as that third place game hits, and we're gonna have some of those Cross fans back, especially in all Regina Riffle Holy Cross matchup, it should start filling up, and then believe you me, it's likely going to be standing room only by the time tip-off hits with our Walter Murray Marauders taking on the Raymond Comets.
The sweat will be flowing. The BRIT shuffle will happen. We'll try to get as many in as we can. But come on down, check out this awesome 3 games we've got lined up for you here.
And I do also want to show a little shout-out to our caretaker staff here at Bedford Road. All right, the gym, it's warm, a normal warm atmosphere when you get that many people here, but it is not a blistering, uncomfortable heat like we've experienced. Maybe if those of you who remember last year's city final was a very sweaty affair for those of us even watching the game.
I was sweating more than the guys on the bench.
All right. 3:35 left here, 83-51, a 32-point lead for the Carlton Crusaders.
And my favorite player from Martin's coming to the line.
Which one is that? He's got his shoulders to feet. Oh, number
Chance to scalp
9. Oh, anytime you get to say a name like that, you can't help it.
I know. I want to take a chance on Chance.
Oh, no chance he misses that one.
How many hard C's and soft C's does that name have? Chance to Skalchuk.
Well, reminds me a little of Chan DeSimian back in the day from Leopoldus.
Yeah, Chan, man, he was good.
Oh, Chan's been a great person, great basketball ambassador, a player for the U of S, and again, someone who we love seeing here at BRIT, and such a talent, and unfortunate kind of seeing him go through some of the injuries that he had to go through when he played for his U of S Husky career, again getting injured just a few weeks ago, and hopefully he makes a safe recovery, and we're excited to always see Chan whenever we can. Oh, and an unfortunate change in scoreboard here. We have a 5 points only for the Carlton Crusaders.
Tough game for him.
Great play that Martin ran, taking 80 points off the board for them.
Pretty sick defense. Pretty sneaky win, too.
Oh, don't worry, we've got our score tipo aficionado, Tracy Lyons, in there, making sure we get everything figured out.
It was 5-5 for a second. I'm trying to even it up. Oh, here we go. 88-55.
Is it 88-55? We have the score right now?
I guess so. Wow,
I'll take that.
88 points for Carlton. We've only had one team, I think, score 100 points so far, and that was the other night they had 98 points and then they rolled it over to 100 and everybody was hyped about it, and I can't remember who it was.
The Riffle.
It was
Riffle
Riffle.
against Carlton. So Carlton scored 81 that night, and Riffle had 100.
They might be the first team to score 100 in the tournament, and maybe the only team to score 100 in the tournament.
This year, yes.
This year, absolutely, yeah.
My team coaching the Bedford Road, we've never scored 100, but we've given up 100.
The wrong side of the Century Club.
Twice I've given up 100. Once to Scots College.
Oh yeah, but they were strong.
And once to one of the boldest teams that won the tournament.
Oh, so you're just playing against the champions.
Yeah, Scots didn't win the year that they did that to us, but yeah, they were definitely an up and down team. We'd met them in the B-side game after Marion Graham had upset them in the first one with some of the Dewar boys, and I think they didn't take too kindly to losing that first one, so they came out hot and excited in the game in front of the school on Friday afternoon.
2 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
Ooh, nice little high post entry.
We got a bonus, going to go to the line. Shooting two.
As we're seeing some of the teams prepare for the next game.
Looks like that's Vincent Massey.
Vincent Massey Trojans out of Winnipeg excited to compete. As well, we have the Collingwood Cavaliers out of British Columbia.
Two really big teams in size. Lots of 6'5" guys on both teams here.
Yeah, no, definitely see a lot of size going through here as well. Even that Elgin Park squad out of British Columbia.
They're awesome.
Huge amount of size on them. I think they had the one number 12. It's about a 6'7" point guard for them, and he was happy to be launching some threes from there, going out, as well as Hominick was one of their leaders, who was actually his father, Kirk Hominick, was a Evan Hardy grad and a Saskatoon transplant, played in BRIT back in 1990.
Went to USC on a scholarship. Might be the only guy from Saskatchewan to ever go to USC on a scholarship. May be the only guy from Western Canada to ever go to USC on a basketball scholarship.
Yeah, I was thinking through there. I definitely know a few guys like who went down to Colorado, or a few guys who've gone down to some of the other programs. But yeah, not so many USC transplants.
No, that must have been quite a college experience for Kirk. And now he's back at Elgin, and he's coaching his son, and they've got quite a team. And they're very young. Dylan's only in grade 10, so they'll be back.
Fantastic.
Speaking of young teams, Riffle has one senior. One senior.
Wow.
One grade 10, 10 grade 11s, including their studs. And their grade 10 is Davin Berry, the 6'8" player in the post. So expect Riffle to come back with a vengeance next year. No,
absolutely, absolutely. Is their one star wing? He's a 12 though, isn't he?
No, their only senior is number 9, Nin Gonzalez. And he went 3 for 5 on threes against Murray there in the semifinal. Had a great game.
Absolutely.
Shooting that corner 3.
All right. Carlton in possession here.
About 100 seconds left in this game. 90-60 Carlton.
Turnover there, but Eric Lyons with the good hands catches the ball. Husband of Tracy Lyons, our table aficionado. So we got the family affair here at Bedford Road. Martin works it from side to side. The corner three up and in.
And who else but Koopaloop, Cooper McKechnie.
Ooh.
Look out, guard your knees.
Strong pass. Unfortunately, takes his past frustrations out on the Monarch bench, but everyone's having a good chuckle over there.
To be fair, he was wide open.
All right, strong take. Moving side to side. Oh, no, not able to control. Carlton moving in transition.
Nice baseline pass there. Shows him the ball. Inside.
Gets it inside and converts.
Great playback.
We have ourselves a 29-point margin with a minute left. Maybe too much for the comeback, but in BRIT, you never know. And ooh, a nice swat there.
I was just thinking that last play by Carlton, they must have had 4 or 5 passes. I know Gene Hackman is somewhere smiling. I need 5 passes.
Hoosiers legend.
Speaking of Hoosiers, how about Raymond?
Oh, they have a little Hoosiers feel to them for sure.
Absolutely, they've got Hoosiers feel.
Tough turnover here. Carlton satisfied to just dribble it out and up and woo, get that garbage out of here as he swats that attempt, but Carlton able to retain possession.
3 in the key.
Ooh, 3 in the key called. All right, Monarchs inbounding the ball. It's kind of starting to run the clock out. Shot clock's off. We'll see if they go for a final attempt here or if they'll just dribble it down. Next up for our 6 o'clock matchup. Again, exciting matchup in our consolation final. We have the Collingwood Cavaliers out of West Vancouver, BC, and the Vincent Massey Trojans.
It's going to be a great game. Don't go anywhere. Congratulations to Carlton and Martin on excellent tournament appearances. Good job, Carlton, winning that final 94-63. We'll see them both later this season here. Two Saskatchewan teams.
All right, once again, looking forward to our final with the Saskatoon team, Walter Murray Marauders taking on the Raymond Comets. But for now, this is Coach Fay and Mac Attack signing off from the Kelly Bowers Gymnasium and BRIT Basketball.